Mohammed bin Salman bin Abdulaziz Al Saud, Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia, is known for more than his prowess as a leader. He leads an enviable, luxurious life, often referred to as MBS. He has grabbed eyeballs more than once for his lavish lifestyle, top-notch wheels, fancy yacht, and unsurmountable wealth. So in this video, we're going to discuss how bin Salman spends his $2 trillion fortune, Saudi Crown Prince. You definitely won't expect this, so make sure you watch to the end. The latest report states that the net worth of the royal family is around $2.3 trillion. The report also mentioned that MBS has an estimated personal wealth of $12.5 billion. Saudi Arabia's Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman was the mystery buyer of a luxury French house, according to reports by the New York Times. The Chateau Louis XIV in Louveciennes, outside Paris, is a new-built mansion intended to mimic the extravagant luxury of the nearby Versailles Palace, once the seat of the French royal family. The 7,000 square meter property was bought by an undisclosed buyer in 2015 for €275 million, $300 million at the time, leading Fortune magazine to call it the world's most expensive home. The building, which is adjacent to the French presidential palace, has an underground wine cellar, 10 bedrooms, a cinema, a pond, a fishbowl, a sturgeon, and a private underground park. From the exterior, the Chateau Louis XIV appears to be a 17th century chateau constructed in a similar style to the nearby palace at Versailles. On closer inspection, however, this isn't the case. It was built after developer Imad Khashoggi demolished a 19th century building that had previously stood on the 57-acre, 23-hectare site and is modern inside. According to reports, its fountains and air conditioning, as well as lights and music, can be controlled by a smartphone. The chateau also has an underground glass chamber in the moat that looks like a giant aquarium with white leather sofas. Bin Salman, 36, was reported 2 years later by the New York Times to be the ultimate owner via a series of shell companies. Local government officials confirmed to AFP that the controversial heir to the Saudi throne was staying at the property ahead of his dinner with Macron. Reporters outside the perimeter wall saw security personnel in suits guarding the entrance and a large police presence, including half a dozen vehicles. Saudi Arabia's Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman bought the $450 million Leonardo da Vinci painting came as a shock to the Western world. The Wall Street Journal reports that Prince Mohammed was the mystery buyer of Leonardo da Vinci's Salvator Mundi, which was auctioned off at Christie's for $450 million, the highest price ever paid for a work of art. In addition, Crown Prince Mohammed is the owner of a 440-foot yacht that is even more expensive than the house, a $494 million vessel from a Russian oligarch after spotting it while vacationing in France. Serene is the 15th largest yacht in the world and has an impressive array of amenities. The real head-turning points are her 2 helipads, indoor climbing wall, fully equipped spa, 3 swimming pools, and below deck, an underwater viewing room with enough space for a large submarine. He also owns a 620-acre estate in Condé-sur-Vesquer, known as Le Rouvray, an hour outside Paris by car. When your royalty and money is overflowing, luxury goes to a whole new unimaginable level. Gold Lamborghini, diamond Mercedes-Benz, 218 crore rupees wedding attire, you name it, and they have it. Luxury cars are expensive assets, but when plated in gold, their worth increases multifold. Saudi billionaire owns a fleet of supercars, Bentley, Lamborghini, and Rolls-Royce, reports Daily Mail. The Arab prince is often spotted in a gold Lamborghini Aventador worth £350 million. All his automobiles, a £370,000 Mercedes G63, a 6-wheeler off-roader, a Bentley Flying Spur worth £220,000, and a £350,000 Rolls-Royce wrapped in gold vinyl. A Saudi prince had booked seats for his 80 Falcons. As weird as it may sound, the practice of carrying falcon on a flight in the Middle East is not unusual. The falcon is the national bird of the UAE, and that's why the flights allow them to be carried on board. However, just like humans, even birds are required to have their passports. Crown Prince Mohammed, the de facto ruler of Saudi Arabia and director of its sovereign wealth fund, made a $381 million bid for Newcastle United in April 2020. All looked on track until the World Trade Organization ruled in May 2020 that Saudi Arabia was behind BeOutQ, a streaming platform that has been illegally streaming football games without permission. The platform was set up in 2017 and has since cost legitimate providers like the Qatar-based network beIN billions of dollars in revenue. Saudi Arabia's Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman announced the plans for the line development at NEOM. In January last year, His Royal Highness launched the initial idea and vision of the city that redefines the concept of urban development and what cities of the future look like. The prince said the design would clarify the internal structure of the multi-layered city and address the problems of traditional flat horizontal cities, achieving harmony between urban development and preservation of nature, according to Saudi press agency. The most important characteristics of the line, which is only 200 meters wide, 170 kilometers long, and 500 meters above sea level, the line will eventually accommodate 9 million residents and will be built on a footprint of 34 square kilometers, which is unheard of when compared to other cities of similar capacity. This in turn will reduce the infrastructure footprint and create never-before-seen efficiencies in city functions. Its ideal climate all year round will ensure that residents can enjoy surrounding nature when traveling on foot. Residents will also have access to all facilities in the line within a 5-minute walk, in addition to a high-speed rail with an end-to-end transit of 20 minutes. At NEOM, we strive to be at the forefront of providing new and innovative solutions, and today we're determined to implement the idea of building to the top through a team led by NEOM and a group of the brightest minds, the Crown Prince said. According to the design plan, the line will have an outer mirror facade that will provide the structure its unique character and allow even its small footprint to blend with nature, while its interior will be built to create extraordinary experiences and magical moments, the Crown Prince added. Abraj Khadai is a hotel owned by Mohammed bin Salman currently under construction in Mecca, Saudi Arabia. Originally projected to open in 2017, construction was halted in 2015 due to financial difficulties. As of 2021, the hotel is yet to be open to the public. When completed, it'll be the largest hotel in the world, consisting of a ring of 12 towers, 45 stories high with 10,000 bedrooms, 70 restaurants, and 4 rooftop helipads. There will also be 5 floors for the sole use of the Saudi royal family. According to Arabian Business, 10 of the towers will provide 4-star accommodations, while the other 2 towers will be reserved for special clientele offering 5-star amenities. The estimated project cost is $3.5 billion and will cover approximately 1.4 million square meters. The London-based firm Arene Hospitality has been contracted to design the hotel and the room's interiors. Located in the Manafia district, just over a mile south of the Grand Mosque, the complex is funded by the Saudi Ministry of Finance and designed by the Dar Al Hanassa Group, a 7,000-strong global construction conglomerate that turns its hand to everything from designing cities in Kazakhstan to airports in Dubai. For the Abraj Khadai, it has followed the wedding cake pastiche style of the city's recent hotel boom. Cornice is piled upon cornice with fluted pink pilasters, framing blue mirrored windows, some arched with a vaguely Ottoman air. The towers seem to be packed so closely together that guests will be able to enjoy views into each other's rooms. Let us know your opinion about Saudi Arabia's future in the comment section below. This was all for today. Hope you liked the video. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Stay safe, and we'll be back soon with another video just for you guys. Until then, take care, stay safe, and be happy.